Nicky and I'm Sew&Snip. As the seasons seem to be changing here in the UK, it's definitely got an autumnal feel to it. So I thought I'd come back on and do a 1 week me made to show what I'm wearing now. The weather's cooled down a bit and is getting, well, very soggy at the moment. So today is Saturday. I'm not working, so the day off we decided we were going to go out shopping. So we've just been to Exeter and got absolutely soaked, but I forgot to film this before we went, so I thought I'd nip on now. So sorry if I'm looking a little bit soggy. But yes, so today's Saturday, day off at home, so I thought I'd show you my outfit for today. So I'm wearing, this is the Drew sweatshirt from Tilly and the Buttons, made in a black velour. And as you can see on the cuffing, it's got a little, I'm not sure if you can tell if it's a bit sparkly. It's a gold and a white stripe, so I've got that on there and on the waistband, and then just a velour around the neck. And I'm wearing it with my Lander pants. They are cropped. I'll take a photo as well to put in so you can see them in their full length. But this is in the leopard print denim I bought earlier in the year from Rainbow Fabrics. So yeah, it's a nice outfit to go out shopping with, or in. But now I'm back home, so I'm hoping to get a bit of sewing done. And I probably won't get changed again today, so I'll see you back again tomorrow to see what I wear. Good morning, it's Sunday. We've had a bit of a chilled morning, and then I've been in the kitchen prepping and blanching veg from the allotment ready to go in the freezer. So done all that. Now Mr. B is watching the Grand Prix, and I thought I'd pop on here to show you what I'm wearing today. So stand up. I have got my a short sleeve version of the Whitmore. Hopefully you can see it's a bit dull in here. Of the Whitmore sweater. This is done in a cotton yarn. Now I knitted this when we were away on holiday last year. Well, I started it over in Marrakesh, and I'm not sure if you can see here, but it's faded, so it's lighter here and then goes into a darker shade, but I think it's okay. And it's nice when it's sort of just a little bit chilly. So I'm wearing that today with ginger jeans. These are the high-waisted ones. A bit of embroidery on the back pockets. I think these were the second pair I made quite a few years ago in a black denim. So yeah, for the rest of the day, I may do a little bit of sewing now while Mr. B's watching the Grand Prix. But then when that finishes, we'll probably go for a walk. So if we do, I'll take you along for a little bit of it. Good morning, it's Monday morning. Stood in a different place today trying to show you what I'm wearing. Yes, today is my day off. I don't generally work Mondays. Normally I go to Pilates in the morning, but I left it too late to book a place, so I haven't been this morning. So today, day off, but I am doing my mum's hair shortly, and then this afternoon I've got a friend coming round and I'm doing her hair. So I am working really. Apart from that, just housework and general things like that today. So I am wearing a very old make. This is a Tilly and the Buttons Agnes t-shirt. One of the first ones I made, I think. Haven't got the neckband quite tight enough, but for wearing at home and working in the house, it's fine. And I'm wearing it with my Lander pants. These are the full length ones in this nice dark denim. So yeah, that's it for me for today. Hopefully, before I said hello this morning, you'll have seen the footage of when we did go out for a walk yesterday. Typically, just as we got out, it clouded in and it's a little bit stormy looking skies, but it was still a lovely walk. So I hope you enjoyed that footage. Today, as I said, I think I'll be in all day, so I probably won't pop back again today. But if I do get changed, I will share again. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Right, so it's Monday afternoon. I've finished my mum's hair and my friend's hair. So it's come out such a gorgeous sunny day. So I thought I'd pop on my sunglasses. These are Chloe in the Wild sunglasses, which I'm an ambassador for. So there is a discount code in the notes below if you are interested. So yeah, I've popped them on, and so I just moved for a car, and a Drew sweatshirt. This is the colour block one, so I've got some different colours in. I made this one, I think this is the second one I made. I thought it would be a great idea to use it for colour blocking all the scraps that I had, but they are surprisingly big pieces when you lay out the pattern pieces, so I didn't use up many of the smaller scraps that I thought I was going to. But anyway, I've got a nice sweatshirt, so yeah, I'm just taking a walk up through the lanes to the top of the village to meet my husband from work, so then we can walk back down again. But I just thought I'd show you, I've got something else on, and now I'll probably see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, it's Tuesday and it's a lovely day outside, but I'm working today, so I'm out here in my studio. I've got clients in all day, so I'm dressed for work today. So I'm wearing white shirt I made years ago. I think it's Simplicity 1694, and I'm wearing that with, I'm sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background, it's just to stop making more noise. I'm wearing it with a pinafore made out of pairs of old jeans. I unpicked the pockets and stitched them back on, and a little sort of tab bit. But yeah, just wearing that with a pair of ready-to-wear leggings, because it was chilly out here first thing, but now it's mid-morning, it's warming up. So yeah, so that's my outfit for today. Nice and practical, it's easy to move about in. I'm doing colouring this afternoon, so it's one that if I do flick a little bit of colour, it doesn't really notice on it. So that's my outfit for today. As I said, I'm working all day, so I probably won't change at all today, but if I do, I'll pop back on again later and show you what I put on. Good morning, it's Wednesday morning. It's another bright sunny day, but a little bit chilly today. I'm sure it'll warm up because the sun is just starting to come through the conservatory windows. Yes, a working day for me today. Hopefully you can see the sun's just come out brighter, so I'm a bit in shadow. Yeah, working day for me today. At home all day again in my studio, but quite busy. So I've dressed for comfort as well as warmth to start off with. So just on the top, I've got a little vest top that I knitted a few years ago now. It's from Wool and the Gang, the pattern, and the yarn is from them as well. Come up close, you can see it's sort of a variegated. It's yarn that's made from recycled denim. So yeah, it's really nice little vest top. And then today I'm wearing it with my amber culottes. As you can see, they're just below knee length, nice and full. It's in this loop back terry. Got quite a drape to it. It's nice and comfortable. Elasticated waist. It's the amber culottes, which is one of the Minerva exclusive patterns. And then I made a matching long sleeve V-neck t-shirt with it, so I can wear it as like a fake jumpsuit, but I like something over the top of it really. So yeah, so that's me for today. As I said, I'll be here working all day today, so I probably won't get changed unless I decide to go out for a walk if it stays lovely this evening. So I'll see you tomorrow unless I pop back later. Bye for now. Good morning, it's Thursday morning. Today I would normally be working, but I had to rearrange things around, so I'm actually free today. So I'm off to Exeter for the Creative Craft and Stitching Show. So that's on for the next 3 days, so I'm off to there today. So I'm dressed in, I'll go back a bit, and this is my ginger jeans that are the high-waisted version, that I sort of put in a bit of extra width in the leg, so they're a little bit more straight-legged rather than tighter, and I'm wearing it with my shut dress that I made a little while ago. This is fabric from Rainbow Fabrics, one of their block prints with the Frida Kahlo design on it, and just a little ready-to-wear vest top. Actually, I need to make some of these little vest tops, so one of the fabrics I will be looking for today at the show is some like ribbed jersey, to see if I can make some of those. So yeah, I'll hopefully take you along with me a bit if I remember to do any filming. So I'm just about to set off. I was then coming back to do a sort of sewing lesson with a friend. She was going to bring her machine round, and we were going to do a little bit of filming because she's just started a podcast, so we were going to do a bit of filming, but unfortunately she's a paramedic, so she was on night duty last night and she still hasn't finished yet, so she will be needing to sleep when she finishes, so we won't be doing that this afternoon, so we'll have to record that another time. But yeah, so I'm just off now, so hopefully I'll take you along. Well, I've got here, the traffic wasn't too bad coming up. So if you haven't been to West Point before in Exeter, it's this great big building behind me here. So yeah, I'm going to head on in. I've only just walked in and I've found a fabric I like. Well, I'm back from the stitching show. Had a lovely day. I went on my own, which I thought, well, there's a bit of a shame that nobody else could come with me. But actually, it was really nice because I could just wander around, have a chat to everybody, take my time. And as you will have seen in the footage that hopefully I'll put in before this, there was so much to see fabric-wise. I think some people, I got there at about, it opened at 9:30. I got there at, it was probably about 10:15, and there was people already leaving. There was a few people saying they were a bit disappointed, but I think it depended what you went for. It's because it's creative crafts and stitching. There was going to be a variety of things. So yes, there were the cry cut machine, your cutting machines, things like that were there. There were silk flowers, there was jewellery making stuff, there was beads, there was lots of craft lighting. There's the stalls, as there always are with all these things, of ready-made clothes and shoes and bags and gin and rum, and so all the things that have got no connection to the crafts, but I thought there was a good variety for different people. There was a few wool stalls as well, if you'd like knitting. And yes, of course, I was aiming there for the, although I do knit as well, I didn't want any more yarn because I've already got some, because I bought some of that last week. Not that I needed any fabric, so, but you know, that's what I was there looking at, and the sewing stuff. So for me, there was a nice amount of things there, and because I'm not going to be able to go to the Knit and Stitch show in London this year, it was nice to be able to go round and see the stalls. So there was Rainbow Fabrics were there, Rosenberg, which is the Stitch, I think, on Instagram. Yeah, so there was Higgs and Higgs. I'm trying to think who else was there that I chatted to. Oh, Lady McElroy. So there were the ones there that I wanted to see. There was a stand for sewing machines, but I'll come on to that in a minute. Yeah, so for me, it was a nice amount of stalls. It's not too big. It's not a great big show. So you can comfortably, as I said, I got there at 10:30. I'd been round everything and bought the fabrics that I wanted by just after 12, which I then took back to the car and then got a coffee. I did go back in again. But yeah, for me, it was just the right size to go around without feeling like it was too much. So I've got my cup of tea, because I definitely needed this by the time I got back. It wasn't too bad going in. There was a little bit of traffic, but not too bad at all. We had to queue to get out. So I think it took me half an hour to get out of the grounds, because I must have just timed it wrong, that so many people were leaving. And I suppose there was a bit of school traffic on the roads at that point, because I didn't leave till 3 o'clock. So I'll show you what I bought. So first of all, I'll show you the little bits before I go on to fabric. Now, I bought a couple different heat transfer vinyls. These were just small rolls. They were £1 each. So there's not a huge amount on them. It's probably about the size of an A4 when it's taken out. But I just thought those two leopard prints, they'd be quite nice to print a design, and then, because I've got a Cricut machine, so to cut a design and iron it onto a plain black shirt or t-shirt. I thought that would be nice. So I bought a couple of those. Just put them down the way. I managed to get a pattern from Funky Friends. This is one of their memory bears, but this is the best stressed bear. Now, I've got a whole bag of clothes under my table here, because I offered to make a couple of memory bears for one of my clients. Her husband sadly passed away last year. Earlier this year, and she's got 2 little boys, so I thought it'd be lovely to make bears for them out of his clothes. So he loved his shirts and ties and waistcoats, and I noticed this bear on the Funky Friends website, and he's actually designed so that he fits a standard collar, and then you make his little shirt and then his little waistcoat. So I'd seen it online, but actually it was quite good that they had them already printed out, you know, the paper copies up there. So I picked up that one. So I'll be able to start them soon. And then moved on to the fabric. Now, you'll see from when I videoed a bit from inside, when I got in there, the first one that I got to was Stitch, so Rosenberg and Son. Yes, as soon as I went in, that was right in front of the door. In fact, I didn't even notice that Rainbow Fabrics were directly opposite them as well, because I was instantly drawn to this one, which I've seen on their stand before and resisted. It's one of their Frida Kahlo inspired ones. Yeah, I just love it. It's only, it's got sort of all different faces on it. It's only narrow. So I got a couple of meters of that one. I thought I should be able to make quite a... I don't think it needs to be fussy. I think it needs to be sort of a simple design to show off the pattern. So yes, I'm thinking a shirt for that. It would be nice. It's very... It's mango silk, 100% silk. So... yeah, that would be nice for a shirt. So yeah, I couldn't resist that one this time. And then also, when I was with them, sorry, I saw this one. So a bit more subtle in the colour and design. But I'm not sure if you can see. This is like a panel. The panel's just over 1 metre wide. And right in the centre of it, it's got this dragon. Then at the sides, it's just the grey and white designs. Now, I bought one panel, and there was a bit attached to it at the beginning, which wasn't quite a panel. It was probably about a half, so they let me have that for a cheaper price, because I thought that would be really nice for a jacket or an oversized shirt where it's showing off that design at the back. But I thought it was a bit more autumnal. It says it's 100% cotton. It's Italian. The person that served me on the stand, he did say it was a Dolce & Gabbana stock, but it's got a slight fault in it, so that's why they had it. I can't see it on their website to see if that's how it's described, but yeah, I just really liked that. I thought it was subtle but different, so I'm thinking a jacket, maybe a bomber jacket. I don't know. If you've got any ideas, let me know. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. Right, sorry, I did sneeze. Yeah, so that's what I bought from Rosenberg. And then I went along and found the Lady McElroy stand. Now, I was looking for them purposely because I'd seen on Jen Legg's Instagram that she'd been sent some fabric which was called hairdos. Obviously Jen's a hairdresser, I'm a hairdresser, and she said that she instantly thought of me when she received it as well, and I just thought that was needed, so I went along to see if they got it. Unfortunately they were at a trade fair yesterday and they sold out of it completely for what they had, but he did say there was some back at the warehouse, so I made an order for some and they're going to send it through. But while I was there, I also spotted this one. I think this was called Chinatown. And I just love the colours in this. So I'm not sure of the composition from this one. I think it's a viscose. It doesn't actually say on it. But yes, it's I will have a look on their website to see what it is. But yeah, I just thought that was great and a bit different. So again, I think another blouse or shirt would be really nice on that I can wear with a pair of jeans in the autumn time. So that's what I bought from them. And as I said, the hairdos, sorry, all the threads catching me, the hairdos fabric should be with me in a couple of days. So I'll probably show you that next week. And then I went along to Roy's Fabrics. Now I think Roy's is based at the moment in Birmingham, but I think that one's closing, and then they've got another one as well. I've never been there before, but they had a really nice range of fabrics. Lots of denims and lots more autumn sort of fabrics. Now I saw this is a stretch denim. It's just got a very slight stretch. It is very similar in weight and feel to the green denim that I'm currently wearing today. So I thought this would be really nice for another pair of these ginger jeans, or possibly for one of the barrel leg jean patterns that I've got. Yeah, it's just a nice weight, but I thought it's a nice autumnal colour, a bit different than your standard denim. So I bought a couple of meters of that one. I think that was, no, I bought a metre and a half of that one, that's it. That one was £12 a metre, which I thought was a good price. So I got a metre and a half of that one. And then while I was buying that one, I saw this, which I thought was a bit different. As you can see, it's sort of got the holes, but you can't actually see through them. But I just thought it added an interesting effect. So I only got a metre of this, but I thought that would be quite nice for a fitted denim skirt, or possibly sort of one of the short pinafores. Yeah, I just thought that would be, that hasn't got any stretch in it. That was a stable denim. But yeah, I just thought that was different than anything I'd seen before, with all these little frayed holes in it. So yeah, I've got a metre of that one. And then the final fabric. I did say I didn't need any more fabric, so I definitely don't need any more fabric now. So I'm not going to even look at anybody's sales or anything. So this, the colours just popped out at me from a distance. And it's a very fine, I don't think you can sort of just about make out, it's a very fine needle cord. But it is really soft. I've got 2 layers there. See, it's really soft and drapey, and I thought that would be really nice for a wintry shirt. I'm thinking possibly the Tilly and the Buttons Rosa shirt. I've done that one a couple of times. It's like slightly fitted, and I thought that might be quite nice in that, to go again with jeans. I'm not sure, possibly goes with the, yeah, not sure, possibly. Yeah, so that was my fabric purchases. So I went around, I bought all of those. I didn't sort of see anything else, you know, the haberdashery and things. There was a couple of things I was looking for, but there was a few stands, but I didn't see anything particularly that was different. And so I didn't get any of them. So, but while I was there, I thought, I keep saying it's about time I upgraded my machine, because as you know, I use this Brother machine here, which is one of the more basic ones, and I've had it now for, well, I was thinking it was about 5 or 6 years, but I think it must be even more than that. So yeah, it is basic, but it does do the job. But it does start to struggle when I do things like making more of the jeans and making the odd bag and things. Partly because of the amount of space here, trying to fit things in. But more because I don't think it's particularly sturdy motor on it. So I thought I'd just have a look at machines. And also while I was there, I have a look at cover stitch machines. Now, yes, the cover stitch machines, I saw the new Baby Lock one that you can add the effect with the extra stitch on the top. That was really nice, but I thought, no, I definitely wouldn't be using a cover stitch machine enough to want to pay over £2,000 for one. Not at the moment anyway. So I thought, no, it would be more sensible to look at upgrading my machine. So as usual, I had a look and went away. And then I thought, well, I'll just get some information. So I did go back and I did sit, and it was the Brother stand was actually manned by Exeter Sewing Machine Centre, which is where I bought this machine from many years ago. And they were really helpful, and we had a play on some of the machines where they were going through about different machines, what was on offer with different ones. And so I took all the information away, then went out and sat and had a coffee before I left to come home. But then decided I'm forever talking myself out of it. I'll go back in and have another try on the machines and really decide. So I did actually purchase one. Now, it should be arriving next week. I won't go into the details of it now because I'll show that next week when it comes. But yes, it's one of the Brother ones. It's not one of the latest ones, but it's a much higher grade than this one. And I'm thinking, well, I have been saving for a long time, so yeah, I have to do it. And there was a discount on this particular one and a free quilting set and that with it as well, because it was at the show. So I thought, well, now is the time to do it. So yeah, so I'm very excited that I've got a new machine coming next week. It'll probably take me a while of reading the manual. I've sat there with the lady that was demonstrating bits to me, and we ended up going through the manual to look at different things, because there's just so much on it that you can do that, you know, you couldn't see the extent of it without looking at the manual in front of you. So yes, hopefully it'll mean that I can do a little bit more than what I'm doing now with details and things, but we shall wait and see. So yeah, so that's exciting. So yeah, so that's it for today. I said this morning, my friend was meant to be coming around to do some sewing this afternoon. We've rearranged that for a couple of weeks' time, so we will do some filming when we get around to doing that. So that's it for today. So tomorrow will be Friday, so that'll be the last of my week of Me Made. So I'll come back on then, show you what I'm wearing tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Good morning, and just like that, it's Friday. Another week has passed. I hope you've enjoyed joining me this week to see what Me Mades I wear on a daily basis, and obviously the little fabric haul yesterday from when I went to the Creative Crafts and Stitching show. So yes, today's Friday. I don't work on a Friday. Today's my day of doing, well, this morning is daughter duties, so I shall visit my mum and check anything she needs doing, and have coffee with her and that, and then I'm driving down to my son's, catching up with my friend to give her a quick haircut, and then it's a bit of nana duties, so I'm puppy walking and then doing the school pickup, and then staying the night to look after 2 of my grandchildren. So yes, it's going to be a busy day. I think by the time I get home tomorrow, I shall just need to sleep. But anyway, so today I'm dressed for comfort. So I've got on, this is the Savannah dress, which is another one of Minerva's patterns. As you can see, it's a jumper dress, short sleeve. Comes just above the knee to me. It's got these inseam pockets. I'm not sure if you can see, there's an interesting seam detail that goes all the way down here, and then the pocket is in the seam there. I've added a hood to this one. It was just a hood pattern from a hoodie, so I just cut one out and added it onto here instead of putting a neckband on it. I think this is a little Johnny jersey. It's really soft. Yeah, it's just nice and comfortable to wear. It is a little bit chilly out this morning. I think it's going to warm up again this afternoon. So I think with the short sleeves I'll be fine. I'll just put a jacket on when I'm doing the dog walk. So that's it for me this week. As I said, I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit different vlog from me this week. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you're not a subscriber and you think you'd like to come and join me for my rambling chat again, please press that button at the bottom. I love getting your comments, so please add some comments and a like, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.